Alright guys, so it's official. We've reached 10,000 subscribers. That's low-key crazy. Like, in just 3 years we've reached that many subscribers, 10,000 people of you dedicated to watching my channel and me documenting my research of my learning in technology. So if you asked like 12-year-old me if I would have gotten this many subscribers, I would have never believed it, as well as the social reach that I have with this YouTube channel. So I just want to say thank you so much to every single one of you, even if you aren't subscribed, just for watching my videos. It really encourages me to keep going on this learning journey that I've been on. And that's just to commemorate this YouTube channel that I've been working on for the past 3 years. I wanted to talk about my learning journey, from the time when I was 12 years old till now, what I've been doing, and what I want to do in the future for this channel and my career in general. So yeah, I wanted to talk about some of the key points in my life, in my learning journey, that got me to where I am today. Because right now, other than this YouTube channel, I do a lot of other things. Like, I've been doing a bunch of live events, I'm a board of director at a nonprofit organization, and I'm doing a bunch of other engagements, but I'll talk about that later. Anyways, how did I start doing this? Well, I think around 3 years ago, I went to a Snowflake event with my dad. Snowflake is a cloud data platform that my dad actually works at, their company. And back then he didn't, but there was a Snowflake user group meeting where they were just talking about some projects used with Snowflake, things like that. And I really wanted to come with my dad, so I skipped like half of school that day. And I just went to the event, talked to a bunch of people. And in preparation for that event, I really wanted to show that I did something as well. So I made it like an introduction video. It's still on the channel. It's really bad though. Please don't watch it. Anyways, I went to the user group meeting and I talked to people about that video. They looked at it. I got a bunch of subscribers from that. I got like 30 or 40, and people really started to appreciate what I was doing, just presenting my knowledge. And I was still pretty young at that time, so it was still pretty special. And that really interested me in coding, because now I realized, oh, other people really like what I'm doing. Maybe I should keep doing it. So then I started to learn HTML, Python, JavaScript, the basics, and I've even made introduction videos of those on my channel. I would say that's one of the key takeaways for this video and my learning journey as well. If you really want to engrave your learnings into your mind, be sure to teach it to other people. This is called social learning, and it's a term that I've kind of developed over time. What I did was, whenever I learned something, I would make sure to document my learning or teach it to someone else. That's what I started doing with my YouTube channel. I just started documenting my research, presenting my knowledge, and this also helps your presentational skills, speaking skills, and obviously because you're teaching it to someone else, you feel like, okay, I need to learn it better. That was a really important thing that I kept on doing in my learning journey, and it definitely got me to where I am today. It's called social learning. Then another thing is goal setting. So here I'm going to put up a couple images of goal setting diagrams that I created. I even have a diagram right now on my whiteboard in this room, and I do goal setting to this day. So I believe that in the beginning especially, even if you don't know exactly where you're going to go, I feel like goal setting is really important, and I definitely did that. Even back when I was creating my first YouTube video, I made a goal setting diagram of how I want my YouTube channel to go, how many subscribers I want by the end of the year, what I want to do with it, things like that. And I think that's really important. Even right now, I have this drawing of like a goal setting diagram that I created a long time ago. So yeah, I've been doing goal setting, and whenever I achieve those goals, I create another like chart of my next goals. And I think that's really important to incentivize what you're doing. Because if you have no like purpose, or if you have no aim in what you're going to do, you're obviously not going to reach it. So this goal setting is also really important. I've been doing this ever since I started learning technology. Another important point in this timeline is when I started doing live speaking events. So eventually I started graduating from these simple YouTube videos, and I started wanting to talk to other people about it in like real life rather than just talking to a camera, So I started reaching out to other people, and I started getting onto live speaking events. So I spoke on speaking events, international speaking events like Geekle's Python event, PyCon India, and BellPy, which were 3 international live speaking events which I spoke about my experiences, my journey, and also technological concepts like face recognition and web automation. So yeah, with this I started speaking more about what I'm doing and putting my name out into the world of technology as well. This is really important because I think if you get more social outreach, it'll also put pressure on you to continue to learn technology. And that's exactly what I did. I kept on doing projects. I even did a couple freelancing projects for some companies. I did projects. I kept on learning technology. I went a little bit into app development and crypto, did a couple projects for those. And yeah, I kept on honing my skill in technology. Then after that was a really big point in my technology learning journey, which was where I did a TEDx talk. So TEDx, I've been watching TEDx inspirational talks, getting those learnings and being inspired by those people. So being one of them and teaching about, in that TEDx talk, I actually talked about social learning and goal setting, which were two really important concepts. And being one of those people who can inspire others, that really encouraged me to keep going. So yeah, I do encourage all of you, whenever you're learning something, talk about it. Then another thing I did pretty recently now was I joined a nonprofit organization called Bridge the Gap, who is dedicated to educating the world about STEAM education. And they actually live really close to me, which is how I met the CEO. We started talking, I did a couple events for them, and I taught at their coding carnivals, which are some of their events that they lead, and I even joined the board of directors. So actually, ever since I've joined that board of directors, I've been a little bit more in tune with entrepreneurship and business rather than just technology. Actually, ever since I was a kid, I really wanted to be a businessman, entrepreneur, that kind of thing. But I didn't know how it was going to play out, so I just kind of put it on the back of my mind. But now I can definitely say that I really want to continue doing entrepreneurship, business, that kind of stuff. And joining the board of directors at Bridge the Gap was the first step for that. So yeah, that was pretty much my educational learning journey and how I started learning technology. So I do have some key takeaways that you guys could use in your learning journey. So first of all, incentivize your learning. Let's say you want to go to McDonald's and get a burger or something. Instead of right away getting that, you can do the delayed gratification. Say, okay, I want to learn this concept first and then I'll do it. So that you incentivize yourself, and then once you do get that reward, it's a lot more rewarding and you feel better about it. And you've also learned another concept. Second is to do social learning. Whenever you do learn about something, just document that learning anywhere possible. Even if you can't speak to someone, record a video of yourself talking about it, or even write it in a journal, all of your notes of your learnings. Because that really encourages you to keep on going, and especially if someone else is hearing you talk, that'll also encourage you to keep going and learning. And finally, goal setting. Goal setting is one of the most important things I can preach to you guys about. So I think if there's no aim in what you're doing, then you're not going to achieve anything. So in your learning, even if you're not learning about technology, anything you want to do, make sure you have a goal for it and you're doing everything you do with purpose. So now for my future, I definitely want to start a company one day, and I'm already working towards that by creating some technology products, but that's still a little bit far off. But in order to work towards entrepreneurship, I'm actually creating another YouTube channel. It's going to be like a podcast roundtable sort of YouTube channel where I'm going to be interviewing entrepreneurs and CEOs so that I can gain some insights of their life and, implement it in my life. So that's why I'm actually documenting it in that YouTube channel so that you guys can also get the same sort of learnings from these CEOs and entrepreneurs. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop uploading on this channel. I actually plan to include a bunch of other high quality videos like you probably saw in this most recent Gemini video. I'm going to start doing more technological updates and especially AI, because I really believe AI is going to change the world now and in the future. So I'm going to be uploading on both channels and you'll be seeing those in the future. I'll put a community post so that you guys can check it out. But yeah, okay, that was a lot about myself. So I don't want to get sappy here, but from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much for 10,000 subscribers. It really encourages me and it means to me so much that you guys are watching my videos and subscribing as well. So yeah, 10,000 subscribers. Thank you guys.